What up, Alpha Team? It's DJ AlphaTyler back again with another Mega Monday reaction. And y'all know we hit up the hot ones on Monday, but y'all know what we hit up first, no matter what on the channel, is them patron requests. And I got a Patreon patron who has a very interesting request coming out this Monday right here. So this right here, let's go ahead and throw up the Patreon patrons on the screen for a minute. This right here is from my newest patron, Penta Pishner. It's from Penta. And so Penta been with the channel for a minute. Penta been checking out all these reactions. And what Penta said was, I need to get over and check out this Japanese band called Wagakki band. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I think it's the Wagakki band. Either way, Penta told me it is time. It is time for us to get around to that Wagakki band and check out some traditional, I think, style, because I've seen a couple of requests come around. Penta ain't the first one to tell me that I need to hit this up, but you know, Penta's pushing us over the edge, gonna force us to hit this up. I ain't mad about it. He did let me know it's a little bit different than some of the other Japanese groups that I've been checking out, and so I'm excited to see something a little bit different. I'm excited to see, you know, where this goes, what direction it heads in, all that. I do want to plug real quick before we actually jump into the reaction. If y'all are interested in becoming supporters of this channel over on Patreon, you can do so for as little as $1 a month. That's all I'm going to say about this. We're going to check out this song. I guess it's called Homura? I don't know how to pronounce this at all. But we're going to go ahead and check it out. I'm done talking. Let's get it. Alright, so I was wrong when I said tradition. Okay, before this song picks up and changes pace or whatever it's about to do, I want to say, clearly I was wrong about the traditional piece, because they took tradition and thrown it out the window. This right here is just an interesting change of pace, and that's what Penta told me. Told me this was different than other Japanese bands that I've been checking out lately. Now, one thing I want to call attention to that I really like, I really appreciate the two percussionists, because you got one drummer with a huge flipping drum set, and then you got one that looks like he's using a little bit more of a custom percussion setup. I mean, this is crazy, because we got like some toms up on the, you know, mounted up high. It looks like we got a huge drum back behind him. He ain't got any cymbals or anything that I can see. So that's kind of adding, you know, I'm noticing like a little layered percussion sound. And it's nice because you're getting that sound that just a standalone drummer wouldn't be able to do alone. A lot of bands would go in and throw in like a programmed drum track to kind of get that sound along. I'm really impressed that they're doing this all live, and I appreciate it. Let's see where this goes. Oh, he does have a couple of cymbals in there. But this sound, it's kind of like really, what does it sound like to me? Because it's not like anything really, but it's kind of it's almost kind of in that I don't. I remember this instrument right here from the Megatsune video that we did, the music video with Baby Metal, because this was the one that they were kind of pretending to play. That sounds amazing actually being played there. This band is awesome. It's kind of funky almost. And that bass solo for a minute right there, that was great. Like, I'm noticing too, are all these band members kind of dressed up as different characters? And if so, what's the story behind that? Is that a normal thing? Was it just the show? What's going on there? Y'all gotta give me some details about this group, because I'm definitely interested. I mean, their sound is just straight funky. I mean, they're transitioning between styles, they're transitioning between sounds, but just that jam band kind of funk vibe they've got going on through the whole thing is really impressive. Okay, there's a second song, so now we're about to do Akatsuki no Ito. I think I said that right. Before that, I want to talk about too, I was thinking about it, how impressive it is for the two drummers, you know, how they're staying in time with each other, because one of the things when you start drumming, especially when you start playing a full kit, is really, you know, taking on that ownership as being really the tempo setter for a full band. And so, you know, when setting that time is your job, and you've got to match somebody else who is also setting time, that's a big responsibility. Shout out to both of these guys. How many people are in this band? we gotta talk. We haven't talked in a minute, and I'm mesmerized a little bit. So apparently, originally, I wasn't very far off. They went to a very traditional style place for a little while, and then they killed that. Y'all notice though, when they flipped around, they pulled out. Y'all got to tell me what this stringed instrument is over here, and then the guy comes out with the flute. When they went to that traditional sound for a minute, y'all notice, you know, the drummer who's on the full kit with the cymbals and everything, he jumped up and turned around and started going on the gong. The other guy over here, the other drummer, he turns around and starts going on this traditional drum, kind of going with that traditional kind of cadence. This whole thing, this whole performance, like this group right here is impressive to me because they're showing a lot of versatility, okay? They're not just playing a song, they're giving like this full embodied performance that really lives out not only traditional music but modern music at the same time, and really marries the two so well. Because y'all notice, you know, we start off with a rock song, right? And it's got some funk elements. It's got some, maybe some ska and some Americana maybe in there, kind of shades. But we're starting off with a rock song, a J-rock song, and you know, it's lively, it's upbeat, it's right at home in the Japanese rock scene. And then, you know, they finish that song and they immediately jump into something that sounds like a traditional song. And you notice what everybody was doing changed. You know, the guitarist wasn't involved, the bassist wasn't really involved. They jump out with the only traditional instruments. The two drummers turn around, they're playing traditional drums. You know, the whole performance goes traditional, and then it marries in that rock aspect, and then the traditional elements stick around and stay around. I mean, this is just super impressive because everybody in this group, each artist, has a moment where they just step away and they're not the focus, but then they come back and they are the focus. You know what I mean? And so it's like, you know, they're really banding together to make the music because it's about the music. It's about that feeling. And I don't even know what she's singing about, but I can feel some emotion from it. I can feel like that energy that it's giving. And that only comes when you take a step back and take yourself back and let the music be stronger. Hey, I can understand why people get excited about this because I don't know what everybody's saying, but this is my first time checking out Wagakki Band, and I gotta say I really enjoyed that. They've got a ton of energy. They're doing a great job meshing together all the things that they're incorporating into their music while also letting them shine as independent elements. And so to me, you know, this is what, you know, real artists do when they come together to make music. I absolutely enjoyed this. Absolutely 100% excited to get back to them again. So y'all let me know what else we need to check out from this group. Shout out one more time to my patrons, especially to Penta, who sponsored this video right here. Thank you so much for sending this my way, because this right here, hey man, I really enjoyed this. Y'all let me know what you guys think down in the comments though. That's all I got to say for this one. Hope you guys are staying safe and taking care no matter where you're at. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a minute. Once again, if y'all want to head over to the Patreon, become a patron on this channel, you can do so for as little as $1 a month. Just hit the link down in the description below. I'm DJ AlphaTyler, and I'll catch y'all next time.